All right, 4 o'clock in the morning, 47 degrees, and I have to put this out there while it's in my head. One of my best friends in the whole world, um, going through some shit, uh, doesn't believe that he's contributed enough or done enough in this life to be deemed interesting or special or good. That's the furthest thing from the truth in pretty much everyone's case. Because that's how he looks at himself, and how I look at myself is completely different than I look at anyone else with, and that's the same for everyone else. I guess what I'm trying to get to saying is it's not about what we think that we've contributed, what our achievements have been thus far, or even what our future achievements will be. Because we all write our own story, but we're not the ones who read it. All of our friends and our family, anyone that we've loved or will love, and that have loved or will love us, that's who reads our story. Those are the ones that are the most important part of our stories, because without them, our stories would be kind of boring, and we probably wouldn't last nearly as long as we do. And it took me a long time to understand this myself, but it's what we contribute unto others that defines us. That is the pinnacle of what we do, for the world around us. We create sometimes chaotic instability, but sometimes that actually manufactures good as well. Some people, they just grow from the shit that we've put them through. I've contributed a lot into that category, and I am sorry for that too. Quite a few people. But we may never realize what we truly do for others that counts the most to them. Just giving somebody the time of day when nobody else has. That's so important to somebody, and though it may be fleeting, that moment, it's everything to them right then and there. And we rack up so many of these moments that it's inconceivable to tally any of that. And I mean, if you're notching them off, you're kind of a dick anyway. But many people in my life have contributed to my happiness and my growth, and I hope and I pray that I've done the same for them and anyone else who will ever come into my path in life. It is utterly important that we try to realize that we're never going to see ourselves the way others may see us or do see us. It's just not possible. Even if somebody were to tell you, you have made a great impact in their life, even that's fleeting. That won't last as long as it probably should. But you have to recognize that it's true. Some people go through, if you're going through something, a trial in your life that you didn't think you could get through, but you just are surrounded by certain people, who love you, friends, family, lovers, doesn't matter, even exes, Doesn't really matter. You gotta remember that not only were they there for you, but if they were there for you, you more than likely, you did something that truly it got to them. It made them happy, even for a moment. It's just not something that you'll notice or even remember that you did. But everyone has somebody that has truly affected their life in hugely positive ways, and that's amazing. You're all amazing. You contribute to society whether you know it or not, and not society as in finance and oh, I want to be famous, I'm contributing to people's entertainment. No, you're contributing to so much more than what you realize. You are creating heartfelt moments. You are creating sadness sometimes, but sometimes that sadness, it affects them in a way that right then and there, it's gonna hurt them, and they're gonna hate you. But sometimes it leads them to better things. Not better than you. I'm not saying that. Just something more compatible. Something that they didn't know they wanted. It's important to go through some of the things. It's important to go through all of the things that we go through, as much as we hate to go through them. But I just hope everyone realizes that, as I said, you write your own story, but you're not the one that's going to read it. It just doesn't work that way. So, taking up enough time. Good night. Much love.